All right, so good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Click Right math class, online math class. It's the most interactive math class online. Once students are interested, every child gets to learn, right, and do well by God's grace. So we are finishing up an easy topic variation, and we're going to do some past papers this evening as well. Oh, as we start, I want to remind people, I'm saying that people are not doing homework. So I am going to call people's parents. Deshaun, did you do the homework?
No, sir.
All right, so I have to call your mom. Um, Garcia, you normally do homework. Did you do homework today?
Yes, I sent it yesterday.
You did. Oh, yesterday. Because what I did, I tried to correct the homework just before class. Oh, yes. I am now seeing that you did send it. So, question six. Your question six is correct. Your question seven is question seven. Your question seven. It's looking correct. Yeah, it's correct. And question eight. 72. Right. So Garcia, all are correct. Right. Julia, I know you normally send homework. Did you send homework to me, Julia?
Yes, I sent it last night.
You did? Oh, yes. Oh, I missed out a few people. Well, man. Number six is correct. No. I'm seeing the value for Y. Number seven looks correct, and number eight looks correct. Okay, so good. Jacob, well, I haven't seen you in a while, Jacob. Were you able to look at the video to see what topics we covering, Jacob?
No.
Okay. Jada, you did the homework? Jada,
Yes, sir.
you did it, but you didn't send it to me.
No, I didn't send it in, sir.
You're supposed to send the homework to me, Jada. Jedidia, you did the homework? Number six, seven, and eight.
Yes, sir.
Did you send it to me?
No, sir, I didn't send it. Sometimes I just forget.
Could you send it to me now before I do the corrections? Kylon. Oh, yes, I saw your homework, Kylon. Marcus, did you do the homework? Marcus.
So
Marcus?
I do someone. I finish it.
Right, so you sent it to me?
No, sir.
Right, could you send it to me, what you did now before I do the correction? Matthias, I got your homework. Naomi, you sent any homework to me?
No, sir.
Right. Sienna, sent any homework to me?
Yes, sir.
You did? Let me check. Oh, yes, I corrected them already. All right. I corrected. Shalomi sent any homework to me? I got from your brother.
No, not. I did it. I didn't send it.
Um, Yedaya, you sent anything to me?
No, sir, I do it, but I ain't get to
But you
send it.
did it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. So people, it's important, it's imperative that you do the homework, right? So what I would have to do now is do what I did this evening. Just there are 14 persons here currently. I go through who is doing the homework and who is not. Right? This is as you do, you practice, you get good at it, you feel confident. All right. And there are one and two things that must gel in your mind. So, for example, I need to go through, okay, Shalomi. I need to go through polygons. I was reviewing it last night, and I was like, there are a few things that must gel. All right, there are a few things that must gel. It's a little, Naomi, I'm not seeing where you have your value for K though. I'm not seeing where you have your value for K. And that is important, knowing what K is. I'm seeing, Shalomi, I'm seeing where you did the homework, but I'm not seeing where you found the value for K, the constant. Or in some questions, it would be A, according to what they are asking, what the constant is. All right. All right, so let me try to get the homework done. I'll do it right here. All right, so we started the recording already so that people will people could always go over. But these are easy stuff. So this is our easy points. So yeah, I answered via your mom's phone as well, Matthias. All right, so question 6. So I'm just doing, let's look at question 6. In question 6, it said y is directly proportional. So y is directly proportional to x, yes. So this is number 6. The y is directly proportional to x. So y would be equal to the constant, we're calling it k, times x. All right, so kx is k times x. Now, notice they said when x is 15, that y is 10. So they give us a weight all to find for k, because y is 10 when x is 15. All right? So you just substitute, so where you see y, you put 10. All right? I'm just going to put the number first, so it's 15k. Just put the number first, that's all. So if I divide throughout by 15, if I divide this side by 15, I'll get k. And if I divide this side by 15, 5 into 15, 2. 5 into 10, 2. 5 into 15, 3. So k is equal to 2 over 3. All right? 2 over 3. So, Shalomi, I wanted to see that you had a value for k. All right? I wanted to see that. This is going to give you a mark. K is equal to 2 over 3. So you need to identify that. The second part then said, now you're going to write back this formula, but this time you're going to, so I'm writing back, Marcus, this formula, y equals to kx, but this time I already know my value of k. So y is equal to 2/3 K. Then they ask in question 6, what is the value of y when x is 21? I put K. We already know what K is. Sorry. So this is 2/3 x. So the question was, given that x, so it's 2/3 times, what's x in question 621? All right, 21 times 2 is 42. Divided by 3. So y is equal to 14. Anybody lost? Most people got this out, right? So this wasn't the hard one. It was number 7 that gave people trouble. So let's look at question 7, the one that gave people some trouble. So y equal, well, y, let's put the proportional sign. I'm going to write the proportional sign. It's inversely proportional to x squared. So if inverse means 1 over something, 1 over x squared. So y is equal to k times 1 over x squared. Now, k times 1 over x squared is the same as k over 1 times 1 over x squared is k times 1 is k, and 1 times x squared is x squared. So I'm just showing you that this line, this second line, and the third line are the same. Same thing. All right, they are the same thing. Now, you know what? This evening, because I think I'll do just a past paper, a few questions, instead of going. I had planned what I was going to do today. I'll do one past paper question, and then I'm going to do just one past paper question on this, and then we'll just do our past paper, all right, as revision. Okay, so now now that we have y is inversely proportional, which is k over x squared, they said when x is 4, when x, this number, pay attention everybody, when x is equal to 4, y is equal to 36. So they are giving us a chance to find for k. They are giving us a chance to find for k. So y is 36, k over 4 squared. Now 4 squared is 16. All right, so how do I find for k? I can multiply throughout by 16, which is, so let me write this again, 36. over 1, I'm not sure, equals to k over 16. So we can multiply, we could cross multiply. It's all up to you. 1 by k is k, and you're put down k, and 16 times 36. That's 8. Wait, something wrong. Something wrong, just now. It's not 36.5. Nobody corrected me, man. So that means everybody doing something else. Y is 5 when X is 4. I found multiplying, this was really big. 16 times 5 is 80. Nobody am corrected me, man. And I was going to give the person who corrected me a prize. But nobody getting that prize because of the... Marcus, you there? Marcus. I feel Marcus not there, you know. Marcus, I have to give you a moment.
Yes, sir.
Now, you not in class? What
Sir.
you doing?
Sir, I went for my book.
You in your book?
Yeah, I went for my book.
But I make a mistake and you ain't tell me nothing.
Sir, I went for my book, sir. I was in here at the time.
X is 4 and Y is 5. I put Y as 30 and nobody ain't tell me nothing. I feel people on their phone talking to their friends or something. Or reading, watching the news or something. All right. So when K is 80, so we have Y is equal to K, which is 80, over X squared. So the question was, find the value of X when Y is 20. Right, so this one tricky, so I want to erase this side. Johansi, you there?
Yes, sir.
Johansi?
Yes, sir.
All right. I don't know if you looked at the videos so you know what we're doing. Because this is a short topic. There are some short topics that we'll finish in 2 classes, and this is one of them. All right, so 20 is equal to 80 over X squared. Johansi, tell me what to do. How to find for X squared? What would you do? Tell me what to do, Johansi.
So cross multiply.
Right, so if you cross multiply, tell me what you'll get.
20x squared.
Oh, Ezekiel, we're doing number 7. Sorry?
20x squared equals
I can't hear you properly, yeah? So I don't know.
20x squared equals 80.
20x squared.
Equals 80.
Correct. So that's good. So you cross multiply. Very good. So cross multiplying is multiplying diagonally. Most teachers don't teach this, huh? They prefer to tell you multiply throughout by x squared, but it doesn't matter. Because when you do sine rule and cosine rule, then they teach that. Anyhow, so what are we doing from here? How do we find for x squared? What do we do, Johansi?
So square root.
No, I have what about the 20 here?
You bring across the 20 and I take it out.
Right, so how are we doing that?
You bring across the 20 and you take it out.
How am I bringing the 20 across? Excuse me. How am I bringing it? Sorry. How am I bringing the 20 across? Sorry up now, man. This easy stuff for you. How am I bringing the 20 across?
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
Ah, man, no. The baby stuff for you. You have 20. Let's say it was 20x, excuse me. Let's say it was 20x equal to 80. How would you bring over the, let's say I don't have x squared. How would you bring over the 20, Yancy? Come on. This is 20 times x squared. So what should I do? This is easy stuff for you. Let me ask Marcus. Marcus supposed to know this. Marcus, could you tell Johansi, Sir Johansi, so it's 20 times x squared. Could you tell him what to do? Excuse me. I want x squared alone on one side. People,
So you carry across the 20.
how?
What do you mean how to?
How do I carry across the 20? Do I carry it across and it becomes negative 20?
Yes,
Do
it
I
comes
multiply by 20? Do I add 20? Do I divide by 20? What do I do?
So it becomes negative 20.
So it will be 20 minus 80 minus 20.
Yeah.
Wrong. Wrong.
So I think I have it.
Hello.
So it's not divide?
Who asking me that? Who asked that? Who just
Kylan,
asked?
sir.
Kylan, you're a boss. This is easy stuff now, man. This chick feed. You're supposed to be teaching your little brother about this. Once there's something times something, you divide. You divide. So the 20 tells me I'm dividing by 20 throughout. Well, you're not paying attention in class, man. You all want to see? So x squared is equal to 80 over 20. Let's cancel this down. 2 into 2, 1. 2 into 8, 4. So x squared, Johansi, is equal to 4. Johansi, you have to be present in class. You weren't present on Monday. Right, so now you have x squared is equal to 4. To remove the x squared, Johansi, to get x, what do I have now? What do I have? Johansi, tell me. Let me see if you're good.
So you have to square root it.
Now you have to square root. So x is equal to the square root of 4. How much is that, Johansi?
2.
2. Very good. Square root really have a little 2 here. Right? So it means what number multiplied by itself twice gives 4. 2 times 2 is 4. The square root of 49 is 7. What number multiplied by itself twice gives 49? The square root of 64 is 8. What number multiplied by itself will give me, right? You say multiplying twice. There's cube root, which means what number multiplied by itself 3 times will give me the value. So that's cube root, and there's 4th root. But at CXC level here, they only do up to square. Well, they give some cube root too. So square root really have a little 2 on the outside, square. Square root comes from a square, actually. A square has side by side. I hope you're hearing me. The thing about it is that you all are smarter than you think you are. So you have to force yourself to remember what is said. And that is when learning takes place. Learning takes place as you try to recall what was said. All right? So I try to do it myself when I sit and I do work. I try to recall what was said. All right. All right, that's a lot to chew on. Last one. Last one. Number 8. Number 8. So number 7 gave people a little trouble because it was inversely proportional. So let us do question. I'm going to leave out question 8, because that one is directly proportional. What I'm going to do, I wrote down some past paper question. All right, June 2022. So I'm going to stop here. And I'm going to look for those past paper. Let's see. Thank you, Jada. Jada is writing in the chat. All right. So let's look at a few 2 years. 2022 and 2019. 2022 question 2. Just no way. Oh, right. All right. Okay. This is a nice question. So why it's nice? Because it's for people who have maths coming up soon. This is a little revision. And I hope that you are able to do the questions. All right. So you're going to start with factorizing. So this is revision. Going to start with factorizing, and then we're going to move on to the other question. So go ahead, everybody. Please factorize. Everybody remember how to factorize? Is there anybody who doesn't remember how to? Don't feel ashamed, you know. 'Cause a while ago, your hand say forget that when something multiply by something, you have to divide. I hope you would not forget that ever again. So write down the year. All right, so this is 2022, question 2. 2022, question 2. The variation questions comes later. All right, so I was going through some past papers looking for variation questions. So this is 2022, number 2, and it starts off with a factorizing question. 5x squared minus 9x plus 4. Sorry. All right, so what you'll have to do with this one, you'll have to send a picture to me, to my WhatsApp, please. Just putting the answer is not enough. I want to see a statement. So I want to see what you did. So can you all just send it? All right. Well, I would have liked to have a. All right. Okay. It's okay. Just give me your answer. Just send your answer. All right. For now, I'll live with that. Deshaun, that's correct. Yediah, that's correct. Somebody else just sent me and I didn't I did not. So Deshaun, Yediah, somebody else just sent me. Who it was again? Somebody just sent Sienna, that's correct.
So send it to your WhatsApp.
No, you could just, if you want. Oh, look at it. Could send it. Or you could just send the answer in Kishore, that's correct. You could just send the Naomi, send the answer
I'll
right
send
here.
it to the WhatsApp, sir.
All right, so I'll see the whole thing. No, Johansi. No. How do we factorize? To factorize, Johansi, we have to multiply the coefficient of x by the constant. We have to multiply the coefficient Jada. That's correct. You have to multiply the coefficient of x squared, which is 5, by the constant, which is 4. So the first thing you do, you multiply 5 by 4, which is 20. And then you find the pairs of factors of 20. The numbers that can go into 20, which is 1 by 20, 2 by 10, 4 by 5. Then you select the pair that when you add or subtract the number, it gives you that middle value that you're seeing there, that -9. Marcus, that's correct. So which pair, Johansi, will give me -9? Or which pair will give me 9, Johansi? Which pair
4
will
by
give
5.
me 9, Johansi?
4 by 5, see?
4 and 5. And how? Antonio, no. No, Antonio. So it's a good thing I'm doing this. This is revision for your test because you all in Form 5, one of these must come. One of these must come. Who knows? The teacher may just bring this one. All right. Johansi, how can I rearrange 4 and 5 to get -9? How can I rearrange 4 and 5? Tell me. Tell me right here.
So 4 take away 5.
Ezekiel, no. No, Ezekiel. Naomi, yes, that's correct. What did you say, Johansi?
4 take away 5, see?
I'm not hearing. Yeah, I don't know if you're using a headset, but you'll have to take off the headset because it reduces the volume.
So 4 take away 5.
No, 4 take away 5 is -1. 4 take away 5 equals -1. What again? How do I use 4 and 5 to get -9? Somebody help him. No. Ezekiel. Ezekiel, how do I use 4 and 5 to get -9? Naomi, that's correct. Garcia, correct. Jalea, no Jalea. So Jalea, how do I use 4 and 5 to get -9? Jalea, why are you all not answering me? What do I do to get where is everybody?
Good evening, sir.
Hi, Darius. Good evening. Ezekiel, no. Ezekiel, how do I use 4 and 5 to get -9? What do I do? Johansi, you could open your mic and tell me too. Tyrese, you sent your answer. I didn't see anything from you. Matthias, I didn't see anything from you.
So -4 -5.
-4 -5. Johansi, you heard that?
Yes, sir.
What did he say? How to get -9?
-4 and -5, sir.
Right, so because two negatives make a plus. So it's -4 -5. So you have to add those numbers. You'll get -9. People, I did this in Form 4. So you will have to take your textbook and review this. All right? So Johansi, what I'm going to do now is put -4x -5x. That will give me the -9. Or you could write the 5 first. -5x -4x. Same thing, right? Anyhow you rearrange the numbers, you'll still get -9x. So we are going to write back this expression, but we are going to include, we're going to write back our 5x squared, but instead of putting 9, what I'm now, yes, Matthias, no, Matthias, he made a mistake. So it is 5x squared, which is from the 5x squared here. We're going to put the 5x squared. We're going to put back the 4. What we need to change is the -9x. So, and this is value here is what we're going to use. So we're going to put -4x -5x because that's still -9 plus 4. Now we're going to factorize by groups. What are we going to do, Johansi?
Factorize by grouping.
So this is my first group here. All right, that's my first group. So I'm going to factorize that group. And now my second group will be this part. So my second group is this. All right, the -5x plus 4. That's my second group. So I have two groups. So Johansi, in the first group, what's the common factor? Putting you on the spot, but you have to try. Everybody,
X.
X. X, beautiful. X is the common factor. It's common to the 5x group, squared group, and it's common to the -4x group. So what we do, we divide throughout by the common factor. So Johansi, x into 5x squared. Now remember, x squared is like 2 x's. So I'm asking x into 5x squared. Because this is really x squared. X and x is really 5, is x squared. Right? X and x is x squared. So x into 5x squared is how much, Johansi?
5x.
5x. Beautiful, beautiful. So what you have to do, you have to take your textbook and run through these things. X into negative 4x. X into
4.
negative 4x.
4, sir.
X into negative 4 is what?
Negative 4.
Negative 4. Now, whatever you have in this bracket, you're going to write it again. So, Matthias, it's minus 4. All right. So, your hands here. What we do now, we divide. In this second part, we divide off 5x, negative 5x divided by 5x. How much that will give us? Negative 5x divided by 5x in the brackets. How much is that?
X, sir.
It will give me what?
X.
No, it doesn't give me x. Try again. What does it give me?
Negative
X into
1x.
x1, x into x1. 5 into 5, 1. 5 into negative 5 is still negative 1. So what does that give me?
Negative 1, sir.
It gives me negative 1. It gives me negative 1. Hold on one sec. All right. So I just wanted to plug in my computer. Right. Good. So you do the same thing again, Hansi. So let's just erase this. So you do the same thing again, but you're doing it for the 4. So positive 4 divided by negative 4. How much is that?
Negative 1, sir.
Negative 1. So when you divide both terms, the negative 5x divided by 5x, you get negative 1. Positive 4 divided by negative 4, you get negative 1. So that tells me negative 1 goes there. If you got 1 right or 1 wrong, 1 is negative and the other one another answer, then your whole question was done wrong. All right. So your answer, what is the answer? State down your answer now. Start with your repeated brackets. So it's repeated. I have 5x minus 4. I have 5x minus 4. So you're starting with that. And what is placed in the next bracket, Johansi?
Take 1, sir.
Huh?
X minus 1.
X minus 1. Julia, you okay with what I just did?
Yes, sir.
Ezekiel, you okay with what I just did?
Yes, sir.
Right. So what you will have to do, people who are weak in this, you will have to go look at your books, look for factorizing quadratics, and you're going to do some. You could always give me a call. Do not call me on Saturday. I'm in church. All right. Call me Saturday night. All right. This Saturday night we have class, so for an hour. So you could come in that class, anybody, right? We're doing matrices though. But if I would stop just to work out the question. So Jalia, you okay? Jalia.
Yes, sir.
Jacob, you okay? Jalia, you understand what I just did with the factorizing?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. Kylan, you okay with this, right? I'm not sure. I can't remember if you had sent me the right answer before, but as I'm going through the names, I'm just calling people.
I'm watching so far, sir. Watching.
You're watching? Right. So you need to get your textbook and go it over because I'm not going to teach factorizing again. I'm only going to do questions and I'll try to do it slow so that you understand. So what you will have to do, work some questions, look at the video, and see if you understand. I'm not teaching this topic again. I'm just going to do
All right, sir.
a past paper question. You could always call me and tell me, well, sir, having a problem with this. But don't call me Saturday morning. You could call me Saturday night. All right, so that is the only day you can't call. All right, people. Let's move on. So keep your answer. Make sure that everybody wrote this down. I'm giving you 30 seconds. All the working on the side, write it down. It will help you. But everybody wrote it down. You could always go back to the recording because that's 2 marks. This is carrying 2 marks. So CXC assumes that the student doing this question will take 2 minutes. Now, when you practice this, you will only take 1 minute on this. When you practice this, you will only take 1 minute. So I'm going to erase now, people. I'm going to erase. I give you 10 seconds because you'll need it for part 2. Rapido. Everybody have it? Let's move on. Nobody can answer me, boy. You know it is a talk
Yes, sir.
to yourself. Right. Okay, good. The chant of a madman. All right. So, hence, they said hence. So it means that given your answer above, find the solution when it's equal to 0. This is an expression because it does not have an equal sign. But once it has an equal sign, it becomes an equation. And I'll tell you a little about it just now. So this is now an equation, right? So your value that you just found, which is 5x minus 4 and x minus 1, it's equal to 0. Right, everybody knows what they are supposed to do when it's equal to 0. We did this already. When it's equal to 0, we're finding our values for x. Now, our values, Jada, that's correct. That's correct, Jada. Udaya, correct. All right, so we got 2 persons with the correct answer. So let me just show you all what to do. So when you have a question like this and it's equal to 0, you work them one at a time. All right, so you work the first one. If 5x minus 4 equal to 0, you're going to find for x. Find for x. And the other one, x, if x minus 1 is equal to 0, you're going to find for x as well in both cases. All right, so go ahead, people. I'll give you a hint. I told you what to do. Once your value is equal to 0, Deshaun, that's 1 answer. I need the 2. I need the 2 answers, Deshaun, not 1. Naomi, you too. People, can you give me 2 answers, please? No, not 1. 1 answer. Marcus again. Give me 1 answer. It is 2 values for x. It is where the curve, this is a curve actually, where the curve cuts. Yes, Deshaun, you had given me, oh, okay, Deshaun, thank you. Antonio, correct. All right, people. Oh, so for 5x minus 4 equals 0. So 5x, when I take the 4 on the other side, it becomes positive Johansi. So Johansi, here is the question. I have 5x equal to 4. How do I find for x, Johansi? Because when it was x squared, they wasn't sure what to do. So Johan, say what to do. Tyrese, I not getting work from you, you know. I can't remember you sending things to me. Ezekiel, no Ezekiel, you're using x. Oh, no, leave it as a fraction, Ezekiel. So that is something, CXC wants it as a fraction. Garcia, correct. All right, Ezekiel, don't forget that. Naomi, correct. Marcus, okay, correct. All right, so people are doing it correct. Johan, say, I was looking for the answer and you ain't talking to me. Jeremiah, okay, now coming in. All right, people. There are supposed to be 30 people in this class, you know. These days, there are only 20 here today. Where are the other 10?
Good afternoon, everyone. Sorry for being late too.
Okay, Jedediah. All right. Jedediah, correct. Jacob. But Jacob, where's the other answer? You sent one. Where's the other answer, Jacob? So we have to divide by 5. So x is equal to 4/5. So this other one, where x minus 1 is equal to 0, x is equal to 1. X is equal to 1. All right? Everybody okay with that? So this is a curve, actually, people. Y-axis, x-axis. And it cuts the line at 2 places, the x-axis at 2 places. It cuts the x-axis at, so this will be 4/5, and this would be 1. That is what it means. All right? And this point here, where it cuts the y-axis, anybody could tell me if the equation is 5x squared minus 9x plus 4, what is this point where it cuts the y-axis? We know the values is just fine is where it cuts the x-axis. So x is 1 and x is 4/5. Anybody knows where it cuts the y-axis? Anybody? Going once? Anybody could tell me? All right, so the constant, anybody, what is the constant in the equation, everybody? Look, I just circle it.
4, sir.
4. The constant is 4, so it means that the curve cuts the y-axis at 4. So you learn something today. All right? The values of x tells us where the curve cuts the x-axis. But where does it cut the y-axis? The constant. Because you have 5x squared minus 9x plus 4. That plus 4 tells you where the curve cuts the y-axis. Okay, everybody, don't forget that. It's being recorded, so you'll remember it. Can I erase? Right, do a little rough sketch of the curve. That's important. Can I erase? 10 seconds, and then
Yes, sir.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right, so let's continue. So that was 2 questions. Look at this one. W is equal to 5 plus V divided by V minus 3. Make V the subject of the formula. Go ahead, people. Send a picture to me this time. I want to see a picture of your work. Now, I'm going to start it off for people. All right, you're making V the subject of the formula. I'm just going to go to the whiteboard. The reason for this is because I'm going to the whiteboard because I want people to see clearly. You know, I can see clearly now. All right, so I want you all to see what's happening. All right, so I want to write the question again just in case people did not. Oh, somebody giving the answer. Nah, man. Although can't be so good. I stopping. Matthias said can't be so good. Oh, okay. But you have a way, Matthias, of putting this stuff right here. Would you be able to do it? All right, so the question was W is equal to 5 plus V divided by V minus 3. Find for V. Find for V. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the W over 1. And then you're going to cross multiply. Your hand see? We're going to cross multiply. So what I want people to do, cross multiply this way first. All right? And then do the other way next. All right? So that'll be 1 by V plus 5 is the same thing. V plus 5. Well, 5 plus V. And do the other one, which is W multiplied by V minus 3. So go ahead. I gave you all a head start. Go ahead, everybody. We're finding for V. I gave you a head start. We're finding for V. All right, everybody, come on. You could do it. This one is a little more tricky. It's a little tough. So in 2020, this was 2022. And then the next question was a variation question. So you see how you had to know your work? You had to know your work. This was 2022. 3 years ago. All right? You had to know your work. Because the next question is variations question. Anybody's done? I know this one is a little tough. Anybody's done? We have
So,
50
Senator, what's up?
stuff. Yes? All right. I'm seeing one person. Where is Udiah? Udiah supposed to get this one out. All right. All right. So Naomi, well done, well done. You did it the other way, but still well done, Naomi. Well done, Naomi. Take a bow. Take a bow. All right, so Garcia. Well done, Garcia. You're not easy.
Senator.
Yeah, well, well done, Garcia. So some people are sending it to my WhatsApp so I could actually follow through. Y'all are stating down your work nicely. Antonio, don't skip a line. Let me see what you have. No, Antonio. No. You weren't here when I was doing this. So all right. Udiah, correct. Very good. Well done. Well done. Well done. You're not easy. You're not easy at all. You're real good at this. The people from St. Augustine, I noticed that you all are getting it out. Very good. Jada, well done. Correct, Jada. Well done. Well done. Kishon. Well done, Kishon. Olena, easy, man. What? Who is all the lessons teacher away? Very good. I taking the compliment. Very good. But this was a tricky one. Sienna, you made a small mistake. I'm trying to see where your problem was. Sienna, where you got in your 1, 2, in your third line? How come you have 5 minus V? It should be 5 plus V. 1 by 5 plus V is 5 plus V. Sienna, in your third line, 1 times 5 plus V is 5 plus V. You have minus. So that is your error right there.
Okay, sir.
Shalomi, I'm not sure. Shalomi, I'm not sure where you're going. Now, remember you're finding for V. So you want all your V's on one side. So let me explain that. All right. You want all your V's on one side. So you have to remove your brackets. So 5 plus V is equal to WV minus 3W. Anybody lost with our line, fourth line? And Antonio, sorry.
Yes, sir.
You okay with that fourth line? You're following?
Yes, sir. Okay with that fourth line, sir.
Right. So what I'm going to do now is the hardest part. I'm going to put all the V's on one side and all the... So you see this V here? I'm going to bring it with this V. So it becomes minus. And you see this W, 3W, I'm going to take it with the 5. Shalomi, tell me if you're following. My aim is to put all the V's on one side and all the... Darius, very good, man. Darius, easy, man. People, once you could work out these, you're really at a new level in math. And I'm seeing that people are really maturing in the math, which is very good. Which is very, very good. I'm feeling good. Johansi, you're following what I'm doing?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Johansi.
sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Right. So because I have, you see where I have that WV minus V, Johansi? Give me one word to make them one V. Give me one word. What I'm going to do next with all the V, because you see, let me put it in red. This part here, I have to do something to get only one V. What is that?
Take away
No,
V.
no, I can't take away. It's WV and V. It's two different things. One is
So
WV and one is V.
Divide by
by
V
WV.
Not divide. I want another word.
and factorize.
Thank you, Matthias. You have to
Thank you.
factorize people. So what is the common factor for WV and V?
V.
V,
V.
sir.
V. V is the common factor. So let's write back this part first. So V is common. V is common. So V into WV. V into WV. V into WV. Look at here.
W, sir.
It's W. So the V's will cancel, giving me W. Tyrese, you agree with that? Tyrese, you agree with
Yes, sir.
that? So
Yes,
V
sir.
into minus V, Tyrese. V into minus V, Tyrese.
Negative 1.
It's -1. Tyrese, I think you're distracted. For not getting any work from you. All right, Tyrese. So here what? You answer the last question. We're finding for V. 5 plus 3W is equal to V times W minus 1. What is V, Tyrese? What to do? Tell the class what to do. What is the next step I would have taken, Tyrese?
So repeat that again.
What to do next?
Sir, I'm not too sure.
No, man, Tyrese. Tyrese, you're distracted, whatever. I'm not sure what you're doing at home, but you're distracted. Somebody tell him, Jacob, what to do? Jacob, what should I do?
So I don't know.
So
Jill-
divide -1 by -v.
I divide throughout by?
V
No, I'm not dividing by V.
minus V to
No.
cancel it out.
No.
So
No,
you're dividing
no.
through
Look
W.
at the line, Mikkel. Look at this line. What am I doing? I'm not I want to get V alone on one side. So I'm dividing throughout by
W, sir.
not just W.
Oh, W minus
W
1.
minus 1.
That's right. I have to divide throughout by W minus 1. Johansi? Johansi?
Yes, sir. Yes,
The
sir.
reason why I'm dividing by W minus 1, it's because it is V. Complete the sentence. V. What is V doing to W minus 1, Johansi?
And multiplying.
I am doing what?
Multiplying.
Multiplying. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I'm multiplying. And because I'm multiplying, bro, I can divide throughout by the W minus 1. So W minus 1 into W minus 1 is 1. W minus 1 into W minus 1 is 1. So V, I'm left with V. So V is equal to 5 plus 3W divided by W minus 1. But before I close this, let me remind people, some people also got an answer of, because my answer was -5 minus 3W divided by 1 minus W. Notice all that happened was that the sign changes. So the person who is marking CXC would still give the mark for this or this. I never mark this question 2. I usually mark the coordinate geometry. Right? So for a few years now, I did not mark. It's too stressful. I've marked for nearly 20 years, so I think I had enough. But the sign only changes. So a marker would recognize that it's just the signs that change, but this is the same answer, people. Hello? It's the same answer. It's the same answer, people. All right? Jeremiah, it's the same answer. Deshaun, correct. Wait. Yeah. So I'm just going through the chat to see what people sent. Matthias. No, Matthias, look at the answer there. So people, this is the answer. Write it down. Write it down quickly. Write it down. I'm giving you 10 seconds to write it down before I move on. Notice we have not, but this was a nice revision question. Was a nice revision question. And I'm glad we are recording the class. Was a nice revision question. Now, before, there are some persons who are doing math in January. After I finish my matrices, we have real topics to finish with. I'm going to try. I don't know if I'm capable, but I'll try. We didn't do functions and relation. We didn't do coordinate geometry. I have frequency polygon to do. I have that corresponding question where that's question 6, where they ask to find the formula. Well, that is an easy thing. I could actually do that in 2 classes. That one is an easy thing. I could do that in 2 classes. All right. So the June people who are getting ready for June, you all would be even more prepared thanks to the January people. But I have to finish matrices. So people, we are on 7 to 8 on Saturday evening. Try to be present. Try to be present for the matrices, even though you're not doing math in January. All right? Try to be present on Saturday night. Right? Even if you get home late, you could still join by 6:30. All right, so we only go for an hour, but usually it's a little more than an hour. All right, because the math is fun. All right, so our time is almost up, if not up, and we didn't do the last question. So let's go to the last question. Let's go to the last question. So this question should have taken you 3 minutes because notice it was 3 marks. All right. All right. So everybody will boss up. After using would boss up this question. So here is the question. The height h of an object is directly proportional to the square root of its perimeter, P. Square root of P. Write an equation showing the relationship between H and P. Everybody, send it in the chat. 1 minute. Because it's 1 mark. The height H, so they're just explaining what H is height, but H is directly proportional. So you have to use the proportional sign first to the square root of P. All right. So you're going to use, so it's 2 lines I want to see. That's going to give you your 1 mark. So I want people to put their answers in the chat. Put your answers in the chat. Or you could send it to my WhatsApp if you can't do the square root.
So I was saying to the WhatsApp, I can't do the square root.
Well, you could type square root as I see Mikkel doing. Correct, Mikkel? That's correct. Do the next part, Michael. Do part 2. Square root, not square, is equal. Square root, not square, is equal. You made a mistake, is equal. Matthias, correct. Udiah, correct. Jeremiah, you're missing something. Your constant K. Jeremiah, you're missing your constant. Where's Jedidiah? Jedidiah was here today. Where is she? I'm not getting any
So
work.
I'm here.
We are not getting any work from you.
So I go and send my answer now.
Huh?
I go and send my answer now.
Garcia, correct. How about Kylon? Kylon, you sending anything to me? Marcus. Antonio, correct. Jalea. It's not inversely proportional, Jalea, so you can't put divide. Deshaun. Correct. Oh, people are moving ahead and getting the answer. I want to see all value of K first. You have to find the value of thing first. So please. I want to see the value of K first, people. Kylan, Kishon, you sent your answer? I not getting anything from Kishon. Kishon, you sent any answer? Where's Kishon? He was on earlier. Oh, it's Kylan. Kylan, you are still here? Kylan and Kishon, the 2 Ks, gone, but not forgotten. Kylan and Kishon, gone, but not forgotten. All right. Who is this? Who is this person, boy? Oh, Garcia, correct. All right, correct. K multiplied by. Jalea, you're missing something. It's not just K multiplied by P, but what is P? Antonio, so what is K? What value is K? Antonio, what is the value? No, it's not. It's not. this is directly proportional, so it's multiply. It's not divided, Jeremiah. Udiah, correct. Matthias, no, K is not 2, Matthias. Good try, but K is not 2. Ezekiel, why are you all putting it divide? Divide is only when something is inversely proportional. This is directly proportional. Mikhail, yes, that's correct, Mikhail. Jada. Oh, Jada, how you got a square root sign? But you're missing out the K, Jada. You're missing out the K. So you're not fully correct. Naomi, correct. So give me an answer now. Give me an answer, Naomi. Sienna, correct. And what was K, Sienna? I want the value of K, Sienna, please.
Send it back.
Once you send it, I'll get it. Jeremiah, no, that is not the value of K. Antonio, no, that's not the value of K. Jalea, no, that's not the value of K. Jada, why are you all dividing? Jada, no. Did they say this is directly proportional? So if H is directly proportional, just now I have to stop everybody. H is directly proportional to P. That is the first thing. So H is equal to the square root of P. That is the first thing you put in. H is directly proportional to the square root of P. That's how you write it. And then when you put the K, when you put the equal sign, it will be K times root P. This is what I want to see everybody have. H
So that's
is
what I sent you.
equal to K times square root P. That's 1 mark. And the other question, given that H is 5.4, below here, H is 5.4, P is 1.44, determine the value of H when P is 2.89. Come on, people. Kylan and Kishon are out. Marcus, I did not get any work from you. Marcus? So this is the first answer. H is directly proportional to the square root of P. Excuse me. So H is equal to K times the square root of P. You only put something over something when it's inverse. So the inverse of 5, let me just give an example. If this is 5 and I want the inverse is equal to 1 over 5. If this is W and I want the inverse, it's 1 over W. So you can't give me 1 over anything. This did not have, so come on, people. Do a little more thinking. All right, so let me go back in the chat and watch people work now. Antonio. No, Antonio, that's not K. Sienna, correct. That is what K is. Beautiful, Sienna. Very good. Take a bow. Naomi, your answer is correct. Very good. Take a bow, Naomi. Very good. Remember, we are sponsored by. Okay, Matthias, correct. That's the value of K, Matthias. So now you could find the value of H. Jedidiah, H, no, that is not H. What was your value for K? I want to see a value for, you have to find for K because before you could find for H, people, our time is up. Our time is up. Have mercy. No, Johansi, people, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Ezekiel, no. Antonio, no. People, they told us what H is, so you have to use your value. H is 5.4. Is that correct? Somebody, open your mic. Is H 5.4?
Yes, sir.
K, we want to find for K. They told us what VP is. What is P? 1.44. So K, Johansi. How do I find for K, Johansi? K would be equal to what? Johansi, tell the class. 5.4. Where Johansi?
So I ain't see that 1.4 there, you know, sir.
Oh, all them arrow underline in red and thing, you still didn't see it? So where was working with?
So I was working with the 2.89.
And what were the 1.44?
I ain't see that part, sir.
Boy, URL. Boy, behave yourself, boy.
So I swear, sir, I ain't see that part.
I know, but you have to read your things properly. All right. All right, so somebody tell me how to find K. It will be 5.4. Where Johansi? Johansi, what to do? 5.4. Johansi, even if you get it wrong, that ain't mean nothing.
So 5.4 over 1.44.
Say it again.
5.4 over 1.44.
Yes. Not just 1.44. That is all. 5 over 4 divided by the square root, brother. The square root of 1.44. Tyrese, you agree with that? Because this is K times the square root of 1.44. Hello? This is K times the square root of 1.44. So to find for K, I have to divide throughout. I have to divide by the square root of 1.44. Whatever I do on one side, square root of 1.44. This will cancel, leaving me only with K. So my answer is K is equal to 5.4 divided by the square root of 1.44. And people, believe it or not, my answer for K is equal to 4.5. Hello?
Yes, sir.
It's 4.5. So now that we know what K is, I'm going to rewrite my formula. H is equal to K times the square root of P to H equals to 4.5 times the square root of P. But here what the question asks me, determine the value of H when P is now 2.89. So I'm going to write 4.5 multiplied by the square root of 2.89. So that will give me my value of H, which is 7.65. Hello? Hello, somebody on the line?
Yes, sir.
Nobody an answering my boy.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
Antonio. I don't know what I'll do without you, yes, boy. Them people in this class will make me feel I'm a madman talking and nobody answering. So, Jada, it is 7.65. So check your work, Jeremiah. Write it down, Jeremiah. I'm going to send a question, 2 questions for you all to do. I'm surprised that you all didn't get it, but no seeing, as the young people say. You live to try again. All right, so this was June 2022. There was another one in 2019. I'm going to send those. I'm going to look for the past paper questions and send it to you now. All right, people. So next week, let me just let you all know this.